Weddings mark one of the most important days of our lives. For one young man, that day before his wedding would become more significant than he could ever imagine.
Yeah, at Thanksgiving time, I started feeling poor, and we didn't know if it was dehydration or what it was, but I was feeling pretty crummy for the first week or so, and then it started getting worse and worse. One doctor said it was my prostate. For like 3 weeks. He treated me for that, and then it kept getting worse and worse and worse. And then the day before the wedding, he said we need to go in and look for kidney stones and see if it's that. He didn't find any kidney stones, but he said my kidneys were in total failure. They tested and tested, couldn't figure it out. Then my lungs failed. That was about 6 days, And then they sent me to Denver, flighted me for life to Denver, and when we got there, they diagnosed me in about half an hour, said it was Goodpasture's syndrome, and that's a disease where it's an autoimmune disease that affects your kidneys and your lungs.
With this devastating news just days before the wedding, life was put on hold. Dustin's mother recounts that time.
I think when Dustin was first diagnosed, you become numb. You deal with a little bit of anger. Why my son? Why my child? And probably our biggest question was why now? It was the day before his wedding that he was diagnosed. Therefore, we had to cancel their wedding within a 24-hour period. And so we had a lot of more frustration because of the wedding being canceled. The uncertainty the first 6 days of what was going on with him, what was causing the kidney failure, I think caused a lot of fear of the unknown. And what does God have in store, and why is this happening to us?
Doctors started Dustin on dialysis, and soon the disease was in remission. With a great new sigh of relief, Dustin went about his life. He got married and bought a new house with a plan of fixing it up. Then, the unthinkable happened.
We ended up getting married on March 2nd. 5 days later, went back into the hospital because the disease decided to come back, which is pretty rare, and then they had to do the treatments all over again.
Fortunately for Dustin, the doctors were once again successful in the treatment of his disease. His terrible affliction was once again under control. Through this ordeal, his body suffered greatly, especially his kidneys. On April 10th, he will receive a very special gift from his aunt, a new kidney. With his high medical bills and his weakened state, Dustin cannot do the landscaping renovations he had hoped for. ShareFest has taken on the task of giving Dustin a little help. New landscaping and a driveway for this young couple to let them know there is a community that cares. See how you can be a part of ShareFest and get involved today.